The concept of universal gravity is that gravity acts universally between all objects. Now, before talking about exactly what that means, it's worth recognizing that this is a relatively amazing idea that people didn't always understand. If you go back far enough in history, that is really the first person I think to understand this was Isaac Newton. Before that, gravity was essentially just a thing that happened on Earth, and most people thought, well, all things just fall down, and that's gravity, and that's it. But Isaac Newton had this relatively radical idea that you take any two objects in the whole universe and they will attract each other by gravity. And that the only reason why things fall down here on Earth is because the most relevant massive object that we are attracted to is the Earth. But again, outside the Earth, there is this more universal rule. And in that sense, from a forces perspective, if I take one object with a mass here and another object with a mass here, there's going to be a force of gravity that attracts the two of them. And any pair of objects will exchange a pair of gravitational forces. And naturally, this obeys Newton's third law in the sense that these two forces must be equal and opposite regardless of whether one of these masses happens to be bigger than the other one. But like, let's say I add in a third mass somewhere in my little whiteboard universe here. There's also going to be gravitational forces exchanged between any pair that's available now. And in that sense, since there's three objects, there's more pairs because these two could be a pair, the upper two could be a pair. There's really kind of three pairs possible there, all of them exchanging attractive gravitational forces.